Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra Bazak. Can't rest. So I was just watching videos. Came across again Elaine Ali's video on the Gupshup, but rape case in India and the rape cases in India. It's very shocking for me. It's been, I think, a month or so. Can't even talk properly right now. I've got something feeling of a man on my face. Okay, so I think that's enough. Ultra shocking. But this is the rape case in India, recent Spanish girl. Over the two, very extremely shocking. And before I get sick and throw up or I would want to throw up. So Elena Ali is also the rape case, and that I condemn, and in India, whatever is going on, and how frequent and how much are the rape cases. It's like from Elena Ali, Live with Elena Ali, EP3, Speak Your Heart Out with, let's see what it says. So there I've commented, but the thing is, the way they talk about Islam is terrible. So this is truly outrageous. This is my comment here. What happened in India and what these Hindus did. I'm not able to talk about this incident at length because it's so shocking. I'm an ex-Muslim and I condemn these rapes like you have. You must also see that Islam is also not fair to females, meaning girls and women. Islam is not the way you are showing it. So, yeah, so EP3 Speak Your Heart Out with Iman, Union, Women, Spanish Tourist Gang Rape. Live Q&A, live with Elaine Ali on her channel and this live stream. Late comment because I was not following her, and this is a month ago. So this will just show you here, no copyrights infringement intended. So recently, yeah, this is the one. Speak Your Heart Out, live with Elena Ali. This is the video, the comment I've made. Recently, serious and worrying development. This also, the murder. So what's going on? Indians coming and telling me something else here, and seeing the Indian scriptures. What Elena Ali is showing, that no respect, rape of Devis or what women, devas are raping, and women, in the Hindu shastras or scriptures or whatever you call them, sorry, whichever scriptures now. So briefly, you see, Islam, I have a lot, I do want to help the world and all this, and will do what I can. But there was a lot on me, and what I could do, what I could say, and of course saving the world. I've made a Facebook page, Save the World, crime prevention, everything. So, and I needed an expert to help me talk, to help me in, communicating, and I didn't want to trouble people. So, shocked also and all this, and I don't know what. So when I left Pakistan and when I joined in Hindu gurus and all, there was one thing that I had was that the fear that they're going to do something to India, because every time, like making Bibi Maryam my guardian as a Shia later on, the Bosnian Muslims were killed, butchered in Bosnia. And later on in year 2000, I could see that whoever I take help from, they would harm and, do something. This, I have to mention that I was worried about India. So there's a problem. I don't know. So whatever recently, but before that, like I can tell you, my father told me, I'm not trying to defend India, but this is something that I had fears about, and what my father told me about India years back when he went to India was that they used to work in, the girls used to work, women used to work in mini skirts also, and in the night time, travel in public transport. Uh, they would not be harassed. This is like in the 60s or what, when 70s. No, perhaps he went before he got married to my mother to India, I'm not sure. So maybe before 1964. So now what's happening, I think, whatever rapes are happening, horrifying, it's too sickening. I condemn it, and I've even shouted at Hindus not to come here, and all that, and like, so I don't know more than this really, and I condemn. It's too much to do. The rape, but that doesn't mean that in Pakistan it didn't happen. Gang rapes, child Zainab case and all this, and that doesn't mean that Islam, I mean, yeah, you could say that Islam is better than Hinduism, but now that you show, Elena Ali shows the the scriptures in the scriptures, and how they disrespect women, and what is written against women there. Yeah, so that's why they, would not be respecting women, and they lied to us, and how much they've lied. Like a so-called Hindu coming here. That's why I say when I come on live stream, StreamYard, join me, and those who talk against India, like Hinduism, um, no, those who try to defend India also should, come up. Maybe I can make out who you are, maybe not, because you can be an Indian Muslim. But not that I'm denying what's happening here, and not that I'm condemning fully, completely, deeply what the Hindus are doing. And not that I'm saying that what Elena Ali is showing is wrong about the Hindu scriptures. But I still need to know who you are. So when you defend India, and when you lie, saying that, oh, it's India's rape cases are very low. Now, Elena Ali was mentioning in this video that I showed that every minute, or what, 18 girls, women being raped, females being raped every minute, things like that, and it's on the top, it's on the third place now, India. America is on number 1, second one is, which country I've forgotten, Elena Ali mentioned, and the third is India, top on rape. So a so-called Indian had come here saying that no, India's at a very low number, for rape cases. So that was wrong. But I had a feeling that something wrong would happen, at the same time. Like, but of course, the Hindus now lying. Why do I believe in Elaine Ali? Because she's showing the Indian scriptures and what's happening in India recently. The rape cases increasing. So, or even since a long time, and we were not told. And my father had not really gone to India, like properly seen the place. It's different when my father even goes abroad, a businessman, and I go as a student, or it's different. And it's different. Like my father would think that even his country, to live in his country is heaven. And it's different for a woman, even in UAE. So it's different. I don't know how much my father saw. He didn't see his wicked mother doing what wickedness she did to us, and and my mother, his wife, first wife. So yeah, so can't trust my father's experience in India long time ago. That also I can add. Maybe these rape cases have been going on in India and these Hindus have lied to us, but it doesn't make what is wrong in Islam and what has happened in Pakistan right or better than India. Things like that. Or Islam being slightly better than what Elena Ali is showing the Hindu scriptures have against women, but still not showing the true picture of Islam against women, right? So there's, it's outrageous. Like for 2 hours, back to this rape. I don't. So yeah, I thought Modi, and there's a lot of hypocrisy, and I thought Modi really loved Islam, and as a Hindu, if the Gujarat riots he was involved in and the killing of innocent Muslims, then I don't know, like I condemn it, of course, but maybe, just maybe Modi's roots. Now I'm thinking, he's got good relations with the UAE president, but there's something about Modi, like the way he walked, and we had this Kachi lady, my grandmother's friend. I mean, she knew our community, my father's side community. She used to go to like another house and my father's relatives in Karachi when mostly all of my father's family were living, and community members, many of his Arab Luwati community members were living in Karachi. She used to go to their places, especially one family I know, and with she had this plastic kind of bag, it's plastic, thick, no, it's, yeah, like a fruit bag and all this. So I've read about Modi that he was tea seller or some, I don't know. Let's go back to this. So I don't know, could it be that Muslim posing as a Hindu? Even Modi, Prime Minister. So, Modi. Let me show you something. Yeah, so not giving a right picture, not being fair, like that comment I just read out earlier on. Where's Wikipedia? Here it is. So, Gujarat writes, now early years as parents, early life and education. He was third of 6 children born to, okay, not this, according to, I think it, tea shop. Oh, according to Modi, according to Modi, as a child he had to work in his father's tea shop on the platform of Vadnagar railway station. But the evidence of his neighbors does not entirely corroborate this statement. You see? So, quite suspicious. Oh, during a protest against the government, his brother Prahlad Modi contradicted that he ever sold tea. According to him, his father had brought up 6 of his children by selling tea, and people were making a mistake by calling the Prime Minister a chaiwala, tea seller. Modi completes, so there are, look at this, right? Contradictions. When Modi was 8 years old, he was introduced. Okay, not this, but I thought he was his father, something like a very low, or like he was very poor or selling fruits or something, but it says tea here. Sorry, I read it. I read this some 8 years ago. Not a very, I wouldn't say I wanted to be a tea seller. Like I would have a tea shop. So what would, like he was poor. He was not that rich. According to Modi, as a child, he had to work in his father's tea shop. So I have to tell you something. That lady who used to come, I've told you about that lady, right? Pakistani, Kachi, with a big mole on her face and Saudi. But Modi's fair, and she had a, sorry to like her. So the way she used to walk and her, you know, figure. Can't say, sorry. I won't be able to say it properly. Indecent. So this, I don't know what they're trying to do. So it's so sad to see that. Or they've increased the rape case. Maybe they've changed the scriptures of the Hindus. I don't know. But let's get like, what can I do? Sorry, my mind put on hypocrites, and this is your dushman, this is your enemy, and a lot of molestation. And right now, when I wanted to come, it was like strange. I didn't have the energy, and I thought if I don't talk now, like even very tired and sick and tired. Like shocked to the bones listening to that video, watching the video of Elaine Ali. So this is what they, so I knew that the moment I announced that I'm Radharani and I'm following and I share Indian gurus, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji, Sadguru's, that India will be suffering because of this also. So Life magazine, Mother Mary, Jesus Christ Mother's statue at Montjuic, the holy statue of us. How do they call it? I can't for the life of me remember. Picture came, A Lady of Montjuic. So I kept it on the door inside my bedroom door. I just glued it, on the door. And then the Bosnia. And Bosnia war started it. Yeah. So I think they're going to. See, I don't know what's going on really. What is this? And also, a lot of money going. He's got friends and all against Indian Hindus. Do you get it? So 6th April is my principals, ex-principals. Ex-principals is 6th April. So maybe even UAE will not like what I'm, against them, their Islam. 6th April. So I'm insinuating. Let me just say that this diplomatically. 6th April, Bosnia war started. 6th April, my principal, when the 1989 September, so how many? 1 year, then another year. So she got the reinstatement. They were trying to change. They changed. My age was a little high. Then before, like senior status, uh, students could participate in the games, sports in St. Joseph's College. But when I joined, they changed the rule, the law. So my sports teacher came and told me, no, leave, leave because they've changed the law. You can't. So I went back to Ernestine and told her. She said, no, before, as I know it, like senior status students could, like there was no age limit. Like you could play sports and join intercollegiate and all this. So the law changed. I don't know who's doing this. Personal problem. So I'm just trying to find out. This also happened. See, 6th April. This is my principal's, ex-principal's, excuse me, official passport, or Pakistani passport, or I don't British, from my husband, passport, birthday. It's not her true birthday, she told me, just official. Another thing is that I just don't know how to spell it. I'll try. A lady, oh god. No. Mojigore Life magazine. Mojigore, okay. She came on Life magazine, trying to look at the date of that Life magazine. I bought it, I think, from either Usma Plaza or Aga Khan supermarket in Karachi. There's someone else's bad smell. Oh, this one, yeah. So this I cut out and put on my door inside. Someone didn't like it and she was helping me. So I had a bad nightmare also. Okay, very shocking that I'm jumping on. She's the lady I love because I loved purity. Tried to really, like now I was like, I'm going to, cut down, just say no to male friends that are all this and just pure life. I haven't had that kind of fruit, like onion smell, very strong, and It's terrible. This is not my. I can make the difference. If someone's cooking something, sometimes I would feel, like hallucinations, like taste. So I think what's happening is terrible. Sorry. So Elena Ali says that these ex-Muslims, they don't speak about the rapes, and yeah, but someone's Instagram, this Spanish lady, oh God, was raped. I'm sorry, I can't talk properly. Her Instagram post was deleted. So there's also. And um, but Elena Ali unnecessarily, unjustly, really, and her women with her, the Muslim, they really, against ex-Muslims, and then they don't portray. Sorry, I can't talk about the rape thing. That's not because I'm scared of India or they'll do something to me here, or they're going to complain against my YouTube channel. It's just that it's too much for me. Right, and rape is there in Islam also. If you can rape these women during war. The war captives, sex slaves are there. Right? This is okay. Ancient India, Hinduism, Sanatana. But if they have lied, then I really condemn it. Indians lying about their country, their religion. That I thought, even my friend, very good friend of mine, Hindu friend in India, was saying, "What do you think about feminine energy?" I thought we don't have feminine energy. We only have Allah, one power. So, but she never, she was very, she told me she could become a Muslim if she found a Muslim she admired, and she would marry a Muslim. She would become a Muslim, and they're very, like, this friend of mine was like my soul sister. Soul sister. And yeah, so I was told, yeah, Hindus, they didn't have in their, I thought maybe, like against Shias, a lot of rumors, false accusations spread in Pakistan that we heard. In Karachi that I heard specifying. Now, one Muslim country. Uh, so, like, I thought maybe I've heard wrong about the Hindus, that they can marry, in their religion doesn't say you're not allowed to marry your sister, or incest marriages are there, and they don't like they have that. But I don't know, I thought maybe, I'm not going to listen to any rumors until you show me from their scripture, right? And you put it proper, like, don't, like, we have to see how, I have to see it, like when Dr. Dave, even against, I think, Quran ayahs, or when he explained a certain hadith that I was not able to understand because emotion, Shia, the Sunni hadith. Oh my God, yes, it's true what they said, the Shias, that these ridiculous hadiths, Hazrat Musa Tawbah, that he was bathing or something, and such ridiculous Tawbah, na'uzubillah, kya hadiths hai. My father was saying against Hazrat Musa. So Sunni hadith. So when I was unable I had chronic fatigue, and that thing started right in year 2000 when Sayyid Yusuf Zaidi sent me all these books, Peshawar Nights. Yeah. So I was asking him, I was telling him, no, I'm going to be a Sunni, leave me alone. I had this terrible thing about, don't help me. So I said, okay. He said, no, I'll show you from their books that this is what, like, Shia Islam is true. So he sent me Peshawar Nights online first. Then I bought it. I bought this book. It's in my hands. Then he also first and the second, all these books he sent me through email. The names, I bought them and I searched them online and got them for free also. And I bought these books. So then I was guided. You know what the Sunnis say about this Muhammad Tejani? They say that he's a false character. There's no one. Shias have made him up, right? So this book too. And then I bought many of his books, many. Those who know, what's the ayat Quran? Ask those who know if you do not know. Many of his books. So the Sunnis or the non-Shias, Muslims, some say that he's a concocted, he's a character, fake. But I found him on YouTube also. So all these false accusations against Shias also by the Sunnis, Sunni Muslims. And so what does Elena Ali, because Elena Ali is an ex-Ismaili but not an ex-Shia, 12er Shia. How come they hide these things? And first and foremost, like, okay, simultaneously, but first and foremost, be true to yourself, right? So this she's not doing. Then of course, so now you see, if I go there in the live stream and comment, I don't know what's going to happen, but the thing is that maybe Christians or those who so-called Christians who come on Christian print and say, try to flare up the fuel, give fuel to the fire or something. Take my weakness here, what I've said against Christians, and so you see, you're a hypocrite. Why are you? So here in Elena Ali's, you know what I do? I look at her videos but when I see that it's not too much, I can't listen to these lies because now it's lopsided. Islam, oh, what great respect Islam gives to the women. Then I stop the video, live stream. Because that's not true, I can't take it. I have to pause it. Maybe then, but I try to see as much as I can what the Hindu's position is, true position that I feel now Elena Ali is giving, even though I see that she's unjust, unfair, totally against, for the Sunni Islam. She's so much for the Sunni Islam that she's blind to her terrible, terrible hadiths. And even women, girls write even Quran ayats. So another thing she should do, Elena Ali, is show what kind of a Muslim is she? Is Sunni Muslim? So if she's a Sunni Muslim, then is she with Chacha, Sayyid Chacha, who makes jalebis out of this surah? Okay, some Muslims say, okay, Surah Talaq ayat, right? Shouldn't it be taken with what? In favor of like marrying. I showed you the Shia side also, and then the Sunni side. You can see now, if you look at this website, maybe Maududi. Who was Maududi? How was he Pakistani or so? Where are we now? Fourth ayat, sorry. Let me show. So see the other like Sayuti and like Rob Christian shows us. See all of the religious scholars' views and things, and find out which, pick and choose, or try to use your mind or reason. How will you? And what if there's a hadith, one hadith which contradicts another of Prophet Muhammad's hadith? There are like these hadiths in Sunni Islam. Oh, so Bukhari and Sahih Bukhari, Sahihs and all, Abi Dawud, Sunan Ahmad, or Nisai and Sayuti, and take all the religious scholars and see, and then also do this, right? And then tell me how you decide and take Maududi or one, or this hadith being Sahih, or both hadiths contradicting but being Sahih, where Prophet Muhammad. I'll search out something, an example of that, and I'll show you. Christian Prince has already searched, knows it. He doesn't have to search anymore, he just has to search to show you here. So if you are in doubt, the period of waiting will be 3 months for those women who have ceased menstruating and for those who have not menstruated. Right? So those who have not menstruated, for example, could be little girls whom you can do tying with, like Khomeini has said and Sayyid Hakim has said. As for the women whose courses are irregular due to some reason, the jurists have held different opinions, right? The jurists, your own jurists, Muslim jurists, have held different opinions. But Maududi has given this opinion. As for the women whose courses are irregular due to some reason. And why would the jurists hold different opinions about this? This part. Because there must be a hadith of Prophet Muhammad. It says you can have, or, it says this means that you can have, find out like that, right? Also look at both sides because it's from your Muslim jurists. That you can marry little girls or babies even. There's no limit, age limit where you can marry. But of course, older women you won't marry, because if you're allowed to marry younger women, well, so this. And with in this world, lost, all expecting, lost and confused, but trying my best to keep my sanity. And trying my best to hold on to justice and truth as I can, and understand and see the contradictions. So you see, Maududi has chosen the best, right? But there is, for example, Surah Talaq, ayat 4. Now, Rob Christian is very good at the Sunni tafsir, and even the historians, Islamic historians, Sayuti So okay, tafsir has come. Let me show you. Let's see what this says. This verse deals with additional rules pertaining to the waiting period of divorced women and subdivides divorced women. And yeah, this will menstrual cycles, the waiting period of a divorced woman and 3 menstrual cycles. Surah Baqarah. In case of women who have stopped, okay, it says stopped menstruating for good on account of, okay, no, where's the one for the other case? This give birth to this was a waiting period, different categories. The waiting period of a divorced woman is 3 menstrual. In case of women who have stopped menstruating due to some disease, it says here, okay? Also, or due to some disease, etc. Okay. The same is the iddah of young women who have not yet started menstruating on account of being underage. So here they've given the iddah for women who are pregnant. The same is the iddah of young women you call them, children, girls, who have not yet started menstruating on account of being underage. So, can you blame us, ex-Muslims? So this, and you know the effect it has. So see, the right, I told them this, you're not portraying at least this, your own religion, Sunni Islam, or are you Quran only, what are you, right? And with which ones are you, Sunni Muslims or Quran only? So it's a difficult thing, like to, see, okay, she's showing the Indian, is she exaggerating here? It's difficult to trust such people. But yet, okay, she's showing the Shastras or the Vedas or some, Manusmriti, or now she was showing another Hindu scripture, not to respect women and supposed to treat them like this and that. So, okay, I take it, I didn't say you're lying against the Hindu scriptures. Or maybe the Muslims have changed it or some enemy. But I took it. And if it's there, and if it's original, I condemn it. So I'm still an ex-Muslim who is a truth seeker. And I even condemned that lady, a Hindu lady who was saying, and I was, even the Haris Sultan would not be fair with me. He would make some rash statements against me, that you make Modi, you think of Modi as God or something. He said that. So I still would try to be just with the Sanatani Dharmi girl. I forgot her name, young woman. She has or maybe had. So she was saying no, Haris Sultan and all these ex-Muslims, Pakistani or Muslim, who don't come to Sanatan Dharma are not really true ex-Muslims and all. And I was like, no way, no. I think I disagreed, but I put a comment there trying to correct her, and she was like, who's this? I was like, the other girl, her friend said, oh, she had come here before. So I don't know what's happening, but I tried to correct her. that no, we are true ex-Muslims, even though I'm not a Dharmi. I'm not Sanatani. Or if our Sultan is not Sanatan, that doesn't mean that he'll go back to Islam or he's not a true ex-Muslim. And I was saying there are foreigners who, like are atheists, they've left Christianity. Does that mean that they are not true atheists? And they have to. So maybe she thinks that the case for the Pakistani or the Muslims is different, and for the ex-Christian atheist is different. Or something like this, I don't know. So I'm lost in these things. Sometimes it's very difficult. Makes my heart sink really to see all this. Like Hakka hum bol rahe hain. Elena Ali and her ladies, respected ladies, I would still say, but you're not so respected in Islam. The way you show that respect, like I learned from Yazid, Sayyid Yazid. Okay, respect and equality, they're two different things. Women are not equal to men in Islam either. So, and them portraying it as if they are equal, and there's nothing wrong in Islam. Everything is wrong in Hinduism. Yes, that's not right, but right? Yeah, everything. Yes, everything may be wrong in Hinduism. But Islam, it doesn't make Islam right. Islam in its own way is false. And it doesn't give equality to women. What's this beating women on third count and this? You see, you have dissenting differences of opinion here. On account of being underage. And then there's a contradiction, like Sayyid Chacha has brought. I saw that contradiction. Maybe it's on. None of the Muslims have understood this Surah Nisa ayat. It's for marriageable age. You see, there's so many contradictions. So you're going around with marriageable age, and now you want to make your own Islam. But you'll have to, there are many contradictions there also. If you say you are, Surah Nisa, Ayat 6, is it? So when they come to marriageable age, you see here it means nikah is not marriage, contract, aqad. It's nikah, meaning they come to the age of having sexual intercourse, being able to have sexual intercourse. So it doesn't really contradict Surah Talaq ayat. Then you can, and nikah is not marriage, it is intercourse. Although the Quran, you would say, the Quran uses nikah as marriage. Then could it be here? It is not marriage. Where does let me see, you've had nikah. Maybe if you want to even use your own Islam and, stay away from Sunni Islam, Shia Islam, Ismaili Islam, all this, and look at it in a new way. So I will show you that even then you would be contradicting. You wouldn't know. Because how would you know that here it's a word, Allah can use nikah here as its meaning of sexual intercourse. And there where it says, remain chaste until what? Where is nikah used, for example? So then who will guide you? The Quran is full of contradictions. And how would you know that in maybe here, like for example, they are clothing for you, for them you're permitted to go into your wives. Where does it say nikah here? Sorry, 2 ayat 187. So if it says nikah here, go into your wives, so let me check. So I'll have to do a little more again on this, and I will come back. For now, but I totally condemn the Hinduism and Sanatan. If what Elaine Ali is showing the scriptures, and she's right about the, at least the read, that's true. India is on top now in rape, top countries. So I condemn it completely. It's very shocking. It's very terrible. Shouldn't be ever. Shouldn't. And I cannot even send my condolences out to the. I can't. It's not enough. I just don't know what to say to those raped in the Spanish. They weren't raped in Muslim countries, Pakistan, and they. So sorry. Okay, now let's see, 86. Right? Where's nikah here? The word. Oh, it's not here. Fasting approach, Rafat. This says approach. So now I have relations with them, it says here. It doesn't say nikah. Okay. Yeah, so it's a good start. You would say that, does this mean have sexual intercourse? Bashiru Hanna. What does this Bashiru Hanna? Bashir. Sorry. Bashiru.
باشروهن.
Bashiru Hanna. What does it mean? Bashiru Hanna. Huh? Does it mean sexual intercourse or relations? Okay, let's see. Can you make out? Can you tell me? Let's see how the Quran uses sexual intercourse. Is it Bashir Hanna? Yeah, Bashir Hanna. Yeah, the Quran uses. Yeah, so now I remember, yeah. Now I remember I've done this. Bashir. Allah, witnessing the truth from Allah and besides noble chaste. Wait a minute. Oh God, where's the Yubash Bashiruka? Yubashiruka. Chaste. Being chaste. Being chaste. Keeping away from sexual relations. Sexual relations with women. Right? Could nikah mean... Wait a minute. Nikah... Quran. Oh. If you fear able to... Marry, what means suitable? It's from the word nikah. I will look at this so that I'll just follow. Then one. Not marry, wahidata. So, and your right hand. I will see this. Now they've given me that very good part. Let me see. I will continue later on today, right? So, marriageable age. Let me see. Then marry her. Yeah, but Quran uses it this way for marriage. And the Arabs think that this is sexual intercourse, it means. That's why they call the nikah aqad. Nikah, the term used by jurists for marriage contract, literally refers to sexual intercourse. So closely is marriage linked to sex. Wiki Islam. Then let's see. Maybe we leave it open for now. Reddit says many don't know this, but nikah means sexual intercourse, not marriage. So if God puts it this way, that have sexual intercourse, nikah and aqad. That's a aqad means contract. Aqad, right? Marry the single people among you and the righteous slaves. If you are poor, again it would be. But where is marriage aqad? Nikah, it says, right? Where's the ayat on this? All praise belongs solely to Allah, guided, not been for the direction, Allah praise salutations. Oh Lord, what is this? Marry the single among you and the righteous slaves and slave girls. If you are poor, Allah will make you rich. Doesn't it say aqad here? Doesn't it say nikah? Sorry, not aqad. 24. Oh, Surah Nur ayat 32. Nikah, it's ankeho. Ankeho. And marry the single. Doesn't say aqad. With nikah. So if it's marriageable age, right? If this is marriage, have sexual intercourse, or the single among you and the righteous among your male slaves, what? And marry the single among you and the righteous salihin among your male slaves and your female slaves if they are poor. Okay, let's say if it means marriage here. Nikah, ankeho. Ankeho is from nikah, right? How shall I? Then wouldn't it be a contradiction between Surah Talaq ayat 6, 4, Surah Talaq ayat 4, and Surah Nisa ayat 6? Or you would take the other view. Let's say even if you take that view, that they have not, they're uh, not because of age, but young age, but because of disease, let's say, right? So let's see, I'll look at this. I mean, this is just one, maybe you're right on that. So, but how come the other Muslim religious scholars that you've departed from the others and you've taken this view because of Surah Nisa ayat 6. How come they missed Surah Nisa ayat 6, saying that about Surah Talaq ayat 4? So then you are a, what, like, are you? Who has it? Yeah, your religious scholars have explained this. And you don't believe in this, so you can explain to me why this conflicting view. Sharia has subjected man to such regulations, divorce, suffering, but however such Ibn Qatir comes here. Same for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation. The same for the young who have not reached. Their iddah is 3 months. Oh my goodness. Like those in menopause. This is the meaning of his saying. As for those who have no courses. If you have doubt, there are two opinions. First is the saying of a group of the Salaf, like Mujahid, Az-Zuhri, and Ibn Zayd. That is, if they see blood, then there is doubt if it is menstrual or not. The second is that if you do not know the ruling in this case, you will know that the iddah is 3 months. Based reporter Sa'id bin Jubair for pregnant jury, and this is the more obvious meaning. Supporting this view is what is reported from Ubay bin Qab, that he said, O Allah's Messenger, some women were not mentioned in the Quran, the young, the old, and the pregnant. Allah exalted and most honored sent down this ayah. Those in menopause among your women, from them the iddah, if you have doubt, is 3 months. And for those who have no courses, and for those who are pregnant, the iddah is until they lay down the burden. Ibn Abi Hatim recorded a simpler narration than this one from Ubay bin Qab, who said, O Allah's Messenger, when the ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah was revealed prescribing the iddah of divorce, and some people in Medina said there are still some women whose iddah has not been mentioned in the Quran. God, they're telling Rasulullah, there are the young. How old are they? What's the limit? The old whose menstruation is discontinued, and the pregnant. But the young too. This ayah was revealed. And if you have no doubt, and for those who have no courses, so you can read the iddah of pregnant women. And those who are pregnant, the prescribed period until they deliver their burdens. Bukhari collected. So some of you are, yeah, it could be that these are pregnant women who have not yet, because being pregnant or some disease, they have not menstruated. Okay, so this, and then you would take Surah. You won't take the young women who have not menstruated. You won't even take this hadith now. Okay, good. You would take this hadith. Okay, it's good. I mean, it's okay. Or this Quran ayat, looking at this one, when they come, when they reach marriageable age, and test the orphans until they reach marriageable age, then if you perceive in them sound judgment, release the property to them. And then what would you think that these religious scholars, why did they make such a mistake here? Would you condemn them? Also that, think about, these things also. And how many, because of these religious scholars who say in the hadith that young women and pregnant, so for the young, this verse, talaq, about the divorcing young women, young married women. And this Prophet Muhammad's hadith, Sunni side. And there are other contradictions in the Quran ayats that I haven't shown, but this one here, like at least think of all that. Now you are coming up, but think of the damage this Quran ayat and the hadith of Prophet Muhammad on this, which the Sunnis have, and contradicting the Quran ayat, which should have been seeing what you're seeing in Surah Nisa ayat 6, which should not have been accepted. But those Sunnis who accepted this hadith, look at the damage done to those women. Did Rasulullah come in their dreams to say that no, if you're thinking of marriage, this is what the Quran ayat says. Think of the damage done to all those women, 1400, since when? 1400 years after Prophet Muhammad's death. After the Umayyads took over, the Sunnism, Ahl Sunnah started. Or when Prophet Muhammad's last speech, where the Sunnis say Prophet Muhammad said, hold on to two things, you will never go astray. The Quran and my Sunnah. And not what the Shias say, the Prophet Muhammad said, recorded in their hadiths. The Quran and my Itrat, meaning my family members. Itrat. Okay? Taharat. The purified from my family members. Now, so you see, lots of things you have to consider. There are Sunnis who believe, and they married their young girls, believed in this, followed these religious scholars, because there's a hadith of Prophet Muhammad. Goodness me. Yet you don't want to leave this religion and you blame others. In your own Sunni Islam, that now you leave and you say, no, this is right. Okay, this one is right. I'm going to take this religious scholar. I'm going to take this hadith of Prophet Muhammad. I'm not going to take that hadith which says about young women, children, girls who can be divorced. Oh, because I used my mind, but your own religious scholars didn't. And what was the effect of that? For 1400 years. Now you tell me, think about it. If this prophet was true and he ardently desires, should he not correct them? Are you telling me you are a true Muslim and those Sunnis who took this hadith of Prophet Muhammad and married their little girls, they are not true Muslims? They don't love Prophet Muhammad? Test it. Say anything against Prophet Muhammad again, they will kill you. Kill those who leave this religion, change their religion. Prophet Muhammad has said. Change. He hasn't even said it properly. Maybe in Arabic, English translation is those who leave Islam. Yani, if he says generally like this, but an Islamic prophet would say, then we just have to assume what he means is, like, if a Christian leaves this, no, but you get the other ayats, deface their faces. So you know that he means who leave their religion, not change them, just leave Islam, kill them. And now ardently desires your welfare. Oh, should there be any dissenting? Your welfare? He's ardently desirous of your welfare. Quran. You're coming here against ex-Muslims, bringing your view. Think of those that, due to this religion and difference of opinion, it has ruined girls' lives. Have you seen the one who takes, what is this? As, oh, please. Not only this, they've taken idols whom they worship. So, ardently desires your welfare. Oh, what is it? Ardently desires. Let's put Prophet Muhammad then. No, it would not give me like that. Prophet Muhammad ardently. Oh God, I'm getting a throat infection or something. Where is it? Surah Ahzab? He is ardently desirous of your welfare. I can't put the whole, right? Sorry, I just have to go now. And so, Jill, you can, no, we'll go into this deeply and show you. If I can have patience and with myself, I'll come here, but not with that Sayyid Chacha, the way he takes you. Because then there are some things I miss saying that are necessary, essential, important, right? Think about those. If this was true God, there would be no dissenting views and difference of opinions. This is only one example. There are many others. Okay? Think about those little kids. If he's ardently, Prophet Muhammad ardently desires of your welfare, it it grieves him that you should fall into trouble. Should he not come in your dream right away and correct you people who are doing wrong? Or Allah, who, behind a curtain, dream in a dream, sending a messenger, Jibrail should come or something. And there are like, who is Rasul Karim, who is with the Lord of the throne? So why does this remain undecided? Because you have dissenting views, you have difference of opinions. You're religious scholars. And now you say, oh, I'll correct. I take this view of Abul Ala Maududi, or those who said, no, this is not about the young getting divorced, but this is about pregnant women who have not yet menstruated, or those who have had a disease and they don't menstruate. They have some problem. Okay? So, think about it. You are saying, even the Shias have some, okay? So think about it. What was the point that I'm missing? You're with these people, but think about why those other girls had to suffer, because their parents, or could give them, because they took it as the young girls, they took Rasulullah's hadith that for the young, pregnant also. So what a loss, right? And you think, whatever now, you're blaming me. this point here, okay, that okay, I didn't get the nikah thing, and it's okay, you say it's marriage and all this, but it's not that I'm escaping. Please see this because it's very serious. My Allah, the true God. Please don't take these religions as, very. Don't you think that one true God, if one little girl is there's been oppression against her because someone, and it's a, it's a big wrong done to that little girl. सात आसमान फट जाएं, 7 skies. Yeah, but आसमान नहीं फटते. Actually, that's also break apart, rip apart. What? फट जाएं. Oh, can't find the right word really to translate it in English. Sorry. So maybe you're saying, oh, she's trying to, no, no, I'm not trying to. Right, you're right, good, this, that, but not good from this side, this point, where God would not want one little girl, if it was like that, to be oppressed like that. Because what are at that time, Arabia, little girls grew up. Now it's a different time. Now all these reasons come up in your mind. That if IP on his channel has said that little girl, my mother grew up, she was 13 years old. They say IP says, research, modern research says, my mother's body grew quite well, good shape. So this full. Okay, so she was 13 years old when she got married. So now, and I could say that when I was a Shia, that no, the research is wrong. Right? How the dangers, how should I search? The dangers of getting married young. No, but the point here, even in that way, I would tell you that please consider that the true God would immediately send, when he can send now, what is you see about the seal of prophets and now Jibrail is asleep? Or no, sorry. Jibrail doesn't come anymore to give revelations because the messenger is gone. Please. One book with so much dissension, differing views, and even the Shias really, you will stick to, oh, she's saying, okay, she's wrong here, we know this, and she can't prove it. No, okay, I can't prove it. But do you just ask yourself this question. Would a true God want those little girls to suffer? Okay, the parents are not true Muslims or Mu'min believers, and that if they've taken the wrong hadith and they've mistakenly harming their little girls by getting them married or getting the Shias. Think of those following Khomeini, Sayyid Hakim, who agrees that you can marry little girls, babies, tying them. Allah will allow this? Where is Imam Hussein? Shias. We have an Imam. And there was Imam Hussein. one get up and say, no, this is not. Now Imam Mahdi is there. And we used to call Khomeini Imam Rahbar Imam. Rahbar means the protector of Imam Mahdi, meaning he has some connections. Why isn't Imam Mahdi communicating with him? Please don't say tying. This is not allowed. This is what this ayat means in Surah Talaq, ayat 4. Right? Look at this also. Look at all sides. You can't correct the Shias. You can't correct the Sunnis who take this hadith and take it like this. And you're defending your part in this. And forget about all the damages done to some girls whose body may not grow properly, who may get damaged. Right? Dangers of young girls' marriages. Oh, an article. They are often isolated with their freedom curtailed. Acha, the young girls. High risk of physical and sexual violence. Child brides are also at greater risk of experiencing dangerous complications in pregnancy and childbirth, contracting HIV, AIDS, and suffering domestic violence. Physical dangers, dangers of child marriage, and 5 ways to end this human rights abuse. USA for UNFPA. Early marriage and its devastating effects. UNICEF, let's go to. Girl, when a girl is taken for early marriage, she may not know how to keep her children, herself, and not even the home clean and healthy. Lack of care, unwanted pregnancies, overburdened with domestic work. My advice to, and what about the physical, like risk of miscarriage, need to learn a lot, making compromise, lack of individuality. Physical impact they have not given, like maybe like their body won't grow properly or something. Okay. So just think about this. I mean, God, you're okay. You could be right in one case. I would correct myself, but it's your own religious scholars and dissension and Khomeini in Shia Islam, difference of opinion in this. Khomeini, Sayyid Sistani also agrees with what Khomeini, I mean, same thing about this, right? You can do tying with the baby. So you still feel that, I mean, I can show you other contradictions, but you still feel this is right because you've come out to show that your this nikah thing is right. It means marriageable age, and so here in Surah Talaq it means only pregnant women or those who have some problem and they don't menstruate. I will talk more on this. Okay, so I would definitely drop Hinduism right now. If Elena Ali, what she has shown from the scripture, Hindu scripture is true, then learning from her on this and not, I would definitely drop Hinduism right now. And not that I've really picked it up, but I have this feeling or signs that I'm rather right. And another thing is, I don't agree to what she and her ladies, she calls Muslims, she calls, are with her, and they say about Islam, it's not a proper picture, true picture. There are many other problems in Islam. Even if one Quran ayat, between two Quran ayats, you're right and I'm wrong, let's consider the other things, other problems in the Quran, and the problems between yourselves, Shias, Sunnis, and the problems and the, what do you call that, the damages done. And that Surah Baqarah ayat where men are allowed such rights as to go into their women when they wish. Inheritance cases, half, and witness, woman is still, what, half of men. So you need two women for the witness. All this considered. So you may be asked to respect your women, your mother. Prophet Muhammad saying the under the feet of the mother. So heaven. What does this mean? If you kiss your mother's feet, you'll go to heaven? Yeah, this is so beautiful, beautiful. And not considering others, Muslims, other girls, other contradictions in the Quran, which have come true, there really are. So, and consider Surah Tahrim ayat, where the Prophet, what does he do? On oath, he goes pleasing his wives. So are you still a Muslim? And so no, right now it was on women's rights in Islam, or respect for Islam, respect in Islam for women. So there's a difference. So maybe respect and even women's rights in Hinduism, it's terrible, this and that. I haven't held on to Hinduism. So thank God, if that is true, I will thank God. I'll just retrieve myself from Paramahamsa Vishwananda, completely these Hindu gurus and all this. And I'm going into Chinese Qi and Qi, sorry, Qi or Qi, depends if you're in Japan, China. So, but I'm not coming to this religion because my mind, thank God, saw contradictions, couldn't agree to Surah Tahrim ayat 1, and I care. Seems that I care for Zainab bin Josh, and that's why I saw that my prophet was wrong in marrying her, and I looked at both tafsirs and I realized what a terrible thing to do. Zaid should not have, in fact, Zainab should, Allah should have put love in the heart, as Surah Maryam says. and men can beat women on third count, whereas if they fear any ill conduct of the women, disobedience from women or ill conduct from the women, but women fearing desertion or ill conduct from their husbands cannot do that, are not allowed to discipline their husbands. And in fact, because Islam saying that women are weaker, physically weaker, shouldn't, like they, don't you think that men should not have been allowed to hit them? Because men are more powerful, like they're fragile, somewhere in the ribs, they're fragile. So if women were given the power to hit the man, she is, according to Islam, less powerful physically, right? So that would have been better, but not the men. Because if you're more powerful and you hit the woman, you could damage her, something, if she's fragile, her stomach. Suppose she's pregnant, so you're supposed to say, if you fear her ill conduct during her pregnancy, please don't hit her, because you could, do something to her child in the stomach. These things your Allah should have considered, the all-knowing, the great supreme creator. Okay? These kind of things. So I am sincerely, truly trying to help Muslims see, forget Hinduism now, or any religion, just first and foremost see this, right? I wish I could say it gently, not softly, gently. I make this mistake of using the wrong words. So gently may the light come on you, and gently may you realize, and there's buffering here, but so gently may you realize, gently, and may I gently be talking to you. May I not get frustrated. May God help me, or whoever, help me, to keep my tone very soft, gentle with you, a lot of patience, to show you that this is not the true God, this Allah. So, leaving, just concentrate on Islam. Wait, I'm not saying it. No, wait. Okay, when human rights, wherever they are, I'm also for human welfare, human rights. Thank you for informing me about India, the truth, where the Hindus have also lied to me here and all. Thank you for that much, but please realize that Islam is, Islam is also not a true religion, and it doesn't give women their rights. It curbs her rights against men. Her rights are curbed. So please portray the true Islam, which is a false religion. Or if you're a Muslim, say yes, women have these. At least speak the truth, like I would when I was doing my project. Men are the maintainers. I had to give this ayat. So human rights, for human rights and all. But please accept what is in Islam and give us the true picture of Islam. That yes, women are two men are equal no, two women are equal to one man in this, two females are equal to one male. Because she may be a teenager girl, and what else is there? Men can go into women when they wish. Women are girls. Females are a kate field for men. I mean, it's this right? But yeah, we believe in this. God has explained to us. Elena Ali explained to us. Oh God, so much is lost in this. So much damage. True God, if this was the true God, please give me a break. In Pakistan, so many rapes. God, where was God? The, in Pakistan, when it became the Islamic Republic of Islam, Pakistan Islamic Republic, when it became, huh? So you're telling Indians they're not accepting and they're pulling down the posts of the, oh yeah. So, and, but aren't you supposed to, your prophet, aren't you also supposed to kill those who leave Islam? Aren't you supposed to go and stab them to death or something like that? Execute them, harass them until they look at Surah Tawbah at 5. Harass these bodies until they become Muslims. Make life difficult. Be stern with them. Oh, you're hiding everything about your religion. Oh, you have you had enough that the Indian Hindus are lying to you, whereas you are also lying about your religion, aren't you? Okay, maybe they're lying worse than you, but you are less worse than them. But you are also a liar, nevertheless. Okay, thank you. I have to go now. Sorry.